Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing my summer makeup routine. This is basically my everyday makeup routine slash a makeup tutorial. I get asked all the time, especially on my live streams, to do a makeup tutorial and asked how I do my makeup, what products I use, and just in general my makeup routine. So I thought I'd sit down and do that today. So I'm going to get you guys zoomed in and we're going to get started. I always start with primer, and the primer that I'm using today is the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. So I've always loved a grippy primer, but when it comes to summer I like something a little bit more hydrating, and this one is just a perfect combination of both. It's a hydrating grippy serum primer. It's got 2% niacinamide and it's supposed to have up to 24 hours wear. I really like this. I just think it's quite nice and cooling on the skin, so it's good for those hot days, which we've been having so many of at the moment. I feel like it has just been so hot, especially in my office. I've got so many lights on it. It has been so hot. But I can see that it's already giving so much like hydration and like natural glow to my skin. But at the same time, it's also a grippy primer, so it makes my makeup last all day. Moving on to my foundation, I do prefer more of a skin tint in summer. Well, it depends on my makeup look I'm going for. I've always been a full coverage girly, but over the last couple of years I've got more into skin tints. And the one that I'm going to use today is the NYX Buttermilk Glazed Skin Tint. The reason I've been using this one quite a lot is because it has SPF 30 in it, and it also has something like, is it 93% skincare in here? Yeah, 93% of the formula is skincare based, which I think is crazy. I've never seen a foundation or skin tint like this. And it's got a soft glow skin tint, it says. This is shade 03, which is cashew butter. I think it's a good shade for me. If I didn't have any tan on, it probably would be a little bit too dark. I'm going to start to blend this out. I just think it is such a beautiful formula. It sits really nice on the skin. And it is buildable as well, so if you don't apply enough or you look at it and think, do you know what, I'd like a little bit more coverage today, you can just add another layer. I feel like in the last year or so NYX has really been bringing it with the launches. This foundation to start with, and they've got the whole buttermilk range, the bronzers, blushes, the highlight is absolutely unreal. They've also got all of the new bits as well, like the primer that came out. They've got a few different primers that have come out. I love the face glue one as well, and I still need to try the new blush stick from them. I think is it Fat Cheek, something like that. I need to try that. I'm really happy with how that's sitting on my skin, so I'm going to move on to my next step, which is going to be my under eye brightener. In summer I do tend to prefer an under eye brightener rather than a concealer, depending on what kind of look I'm going for. If it's like more of a full glam look, I would go for concealer. But I feel like it's just so nice, lightweight on the skin. It helps like correct my under eyes, but it's not too heavy. So today I'm using the Rare Beauty, and it actually has this like metal applicator, which is super cooling on the under eyes. I like the coverage of this because, like I said, it's not too heavy, but it does help to really conceal and like brighten your under eyes. This is in the shade Light Medium. Just using this Real Techniques brush to buff it out. It does blend really easy, but you can see like that brightness under my eyes now from that. And then some on this side. Next I go in with all of my cream products. Lately I've been using a combination of contour and bronzer. So I'm going to go with this contour first. This is the Lifter Sticks from Maybelline. It's a really nice shade. I think it's 425, yeah, 425. Put a little bit there under my cheekbones and a little bit on my jawline there. And then I'm going to go in with a little bit of this, which is the Sephora own brand bronzer. I love the shade. I'm just putting a little bit on my forehead there. And then I may put a little bit on my cheeks as well, because it's not the warmest foundation. So I'm just blending this out. This is the 002 brush from Real Techniques. I'm just going to like patting that into the skin. That's how it looks. I just love this product. Like I said before in a few videos ago, I went through a phase when I first started makeup I'd only use contours, and then I discovered bronzers and I only ever use those, and now I've kind of got back into my contour phase for like my cheekbones. It was this product that actually got me back into it, this one and the Morphe Sticks, because I thought this would be a nice like bronzy colour. Then when I tried it on I was like, this is way too ashy, but I started using it to blend it out and I thought, do you know what, that actually sits so beautiful on the skin. It is kind of like a combination between a bronzer and a contour with the shade. Like, it's not that cool tone that it is a proper contour, but it's not that warm that it's a bronzer either. It's like a mixture of both. Go with this bronzer at the top. I'm going to go with blush next, and this is one that I haven't actually tried on my channel before. This is the Revolution Super Dewy Blush Burst. The thing that really annoys me about these is I don't know what shade this is because it doesn't say it on the bottle. So the only way I can know is like look it up online, like try and match it to one online. But I'm going to go with this now. It's got a nice like simple small doe, and with it being more of a dewy kind of formula, it's not the most highly pigmented. Like, it's definitely pigmented, it's got some colour there, but it's more of a dewy one, so you do apply a little bit more product. Sometimes I just like to build it up a little bit. It's quite a nice like peachy colour. I feel like a lot of my Real Technique brushes need to be retired because they're on the way out. I've had them for years. Like that 002 one that I use for my bronzer, I've had that for the longest time. I mean, it's such a pretty blush. I'm going to apply a little bit more. Because like I said, it's got that lightweight kind of like dewy formula, which is what I think makes it perfect for summer. It also smells amazing. They smell like chocolatey, and I love when they do that with the makeup formula. Look at that. It's absolutely stunning. It's not too intense, it's not in your face, but it's a beautiful formula. A little bit more on this side. And then blend this out. It also blends like a dream, like within a couple of seconds, like it's blending into your skin. I will try and find the shade names online and match them, but this is the other one that I've been using quite a lot, which is like more of an orangey tone, but I think these two go really, really well together. I'm just going to apply a little bit on here and then mix it in. So those are my two favourites that I've been using all the time. I feel like they've got a really good shade range for this collection. Oh, that is gorgeous. They mix so beautifully. I didn't know with the formula if they would mix well, but that is stunning. Yeah, they've got a really good shade range for this, but those are my two fave shades. Oh, I love it. That is so pretty. Okay, I'm going to go in with my powder next. And the powder that I've been using quite a lot is the Revolution Peach Powder. This is just a nice one for summer. I don't know what it is about it, I just really like the formula. I also really like the cooling one from Revolution. However, I feel like it doesn't go with every foundation that I have. So like sometimes I'll put it on and it looks absolutely unreal. Like the first time I tried it, I can't remember what foundation I tried it with. It might have been the Maybelline one, I'm not sure. But I tried it and it just sat beautifully on the skin. But the time after when I used it, it did not sit nice at all. It separated, it didn't look good at all. I think I might have put too much of the powder on because it just completely separated my makeup. So I don't know if I just put too much on or if you just need to be careful which products like mix well and which don't, because in makeup in general you can just get products that just don't mix all together. They just don't sit well. Whereas this primer, foundation and powder duo, well trio, just sit so beautifully together. So what I do with this, I pour it into my hand and I tap some into my my powder puff, and then I tap it off. So I tap into it here and then tap off here. So that makes it super smooth on the powder puff. And then I tap it under my eye. You don't want to have like lumps, you want to make sure the product is like evenly distributed. And I'm tapping that under my eye there. Then I also go in, I like to put a little bit under here. Not too much, you don't want it to be too intense, but it helps kind of like sculpt. And then the same on this side. This is how it's looking and I'm loving it so far. Get the excess of that powder off. I'm going to go in with some powder products now. So a powder blush that I absolutely love is this MUA one. It's called MUA Blush. It's a matte blush and it's in the shade Rouge Punch. I'm going to use the same brush that I used for my cream, just because I can't really go and get another one out. I'm not putting too much on, I'm just putting a little bit of this on. It does help to set that cream blush in place. And just add a little bit more like dimension to your face as well. I do like to apply a little bit of blush over my nose area when it's more summery, just look a little bit more sun-kissed. This is how it's looking because that nice like dewy effect. I'm going to put a little bit of highlight on, but I don't want to put too much on because I've already got like a little bit of like dewiness and like glow there. This is probably going to be a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Do you know what? I'm actually going to use my finger to apply it because this is the Rare Beauty one, which is one that I absolutely adore. But it is super pigmented, like you only need the tiniest amount. And I feel like if I use my finger to pick it up, I've got that little bit more control. For me, highlight is definitely for the summer days the most. I feel like it really picks up on that light, it feels very light, very summery. It is such a pretty highlight. I feel like if I had to pick a favourite highlight in the entire world, this would be it. Like if I could only ever keep one, it would 1000% be this one because it's absolutely stunning. I'm going to move on to my lip combo next. I'm just going to move my hair out of the way because I'm feeling super hot. And this lip combo I've been using all the time. This lip liner is one of my ultimate favourites. If you've seen my videos before, you'll probably know that I absolutely adore this lip liner. This is the Rimmel, and it's the, I can't remember what it is anymore, I think it's Lasting Finish. Yeah, Lasting Finish lip liner. I use the shade Cappuccino and just go slightly overlined. And I like to gently blend it out. It's going to go in with a little bit of lip oil because it's super hydrating, feels super summery, and again this one is Rimmel. This is the Oh My Gloss lip oil, and this is 001, which is Pink Flush. I think my favourite ever shade of lip liner would have to be the Maybelline. I don't know what shade it is, but it's in Maybelline. And if I could mix the formula of the Rimmel with the colour of the Maybelline, that would be my absolute perfect lip combo ever. I adore the smell of this. Oh, it smells so good. It's just, it's like some sort of like fruity kind of smell, and it smells absolutely amazing. But the reason I love the Rimmel more than the Maybelline is the fact that this stays on literally all day long. You never have to reapply this lip liner. I've never tried a lip liner like it. It just stays on so well. I mean, it's such a pretty combination because you just like outline your lips a little bit there, kind of contoured them a bit and just enhanced your natural lips. I've got a little bit of lip oil which feels super hydrating, super summery, and this is now how it's looking. So I've only got a couple of little steps left. I'm going to go with my setting spray next, and if you know me, you will know what I'm about to say. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I've used this for years on end. It's always been my favourite. I think it always will be my favourite. It's such a fine mist and it just sits so nicely on the skin, really makes your makeup last, and it's quite a cooling effect as well because it is the finest mist I've ever tried in a setting spray. It doesn't leave those like chunks on your skin, but it just covers really nicely and evenly. I just love it. Also kind of like enhances that natural glow in your skin. Feels super hydrating. It might not be, but it feels it. So that is that one. And then I'm going to move on to mascara next. Just doing a super quick eyelash curl. I definitely need some new eyelash curlers though because these are just not really cutting it anymore. For my mascara, I'm using the Rimmel Thrill Seeker. I believe they just brought out a brown version of this, so I really want to try that. But I'm going to go with this one. If I'd have seen the one on the shelf, I would never have picked this up. I would never have tried it because this is the kind of one that I would not normally reach for. But I absolutely love it. I think it is such a nice mascara. And even just from one small coat, it makes a huge difference to my lashes. I'm going to bring you in a little bit. So you can see what I mean. Like, it makes a huge difference just from that one like small coat on my lashes. Is crazy. So I'm just going to do a little bit on this side. I don't like to go like really extreme with the lashes in summer. I don't know why, it just doesn't feel as me. I feel like I do like a couple of different kind of makeup looks in summer. Like sometimes if I want to do like a natural everyday kind of makeup look, I like to stick a bit of skin tint on, a little bit of bronzer, and that'll be it. Maybe a little bit of mascara, that's literally it. But this is more my like go-to makeup look, like if I go to an event or anything like that. This is kind of what I'd go to and go for. I'm just going to go in with a tiny little bit of highlighter on the inner corner. Again, this is one of the best highlighters ever, so I'm just going to use this one, tapping a little bit of the excess off, and then just tapping some of that in the corner. It just brightens Do you know what? I'm actually going to put a little bit on my eyelid as well because it's such a pretty product. So this is now the makeup look. This is how it's looking and I really like it. It's very lightweight, like you don't feel like you've got loads and loads of makeup on. It's super lightweight. It's more of a skin tint. You don't have that full coverage look that I'd more go for. Like winter time, more go for a full coverage makeup look, whereas this isn't. It's also got that nice lightweight glossy lip, got a bit of shimmer in there. I really like it. This is definitely my go-to makeup look at the moment. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, drop me a comment down below saying hi, or just tell me another product you'd like me to review or any other videos you'd like to see, things like that. That's going to be it for me today though, and I'll see you next time. Bye!